Till you hear me so loud and clearly, this is the last time you'll ever hear from me.
Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Jonesy's vlog. In this one I am looking towards tomorrow's match between Leeds United and Huddersfield Town. I will be talking about the actual match in a few minutes, but I just want to start off by sort of discussing the supposed rivalry between the two clubs. I mean, it's been said by many Leeds fans, and it is a fact, I'm afraid, that it's a one-way rivalry. It seems to be more the case of Huddersfield truly hating us for some reason, and we really couldn't really care less about them. I mean, for me, it doesn't go past it being a Yorkshire derby, really. They mean no more or no less to me than Bradford or Barnsley or the Sheffield clubs. It's just another Yorkshire derby for me, really. But they seem to think it is both ways, and they seem to think that we really do secretly give a damn about beating them or losing to them, when I'm afraid we don't, guys, really. I mean, obviously it all started when we had our downfall from grace a couple of seasons ago. We actually played them first for the first time in ages in a League Cup match, I believe, at Ellen Road, which we won 1-0. But then it really started when we came up against each other in League One. And it's just started from there, really. I mean, there was that time when we played them at Ellen Road, and it was the anniversary of Billy Bremner's death, and some mindless idiots, I'm not even going to call them Huddersfield fans because they weren't true Huddersfield fans, decided to throw paint over Billy Bremner's statue. Obviously, trying to get some sort of reaction from Leeds fans. Obviously we were angry about it, but it's no more anger than what we'd get from any other team, really. And I guess they were trying to stir a lot up, but it stirred nothing up, really. Obviously, like I say, we were angry by it, but it hasn't caused any long-term hatred towards them, really. Just feel a bit sad for the people doing that, really. It's just a pathetic, petty thing to do. I spent 3 years in Huddersfield because I went to university there, and I suppose that adds a little bit more spice for me, really, because there was a lot of banter whilst I was there between Huddersfield fans and myself. But again, still no hatred or anything. But whilst I was there, being a student at the university, there were often quite a few discounted tickets to games. So I mean, like midweek games where I was stuck in Huddersfield, and there was no way of getting to any Leeds games. Then I would go there with some of my university mates, and it was just so strange to see, really. Tuesday night game against Yeovil, a Tuesday night game against Hartlepool, about 9,000-10,000 fans there, and for the majority of the game they seem to be singing more about how they all hate Leeds scum and all these Leeds United songs more than they were supporting their team. And I just find it funny because if you go to a Leeds game in Ellen Road, I've not once heard a song sang about Huddersfield. We don't even have a song for Huddersfield, and that to me just proves how little they mean to us. And how one-sided the rivalry is. There's extra spice with the managers facing up against their former clubs. Obviously, Lee Peltier is going back to his former club. We're coming up against Adam Clayton. We may be coming up against Jermaine Beckford. So yeah, that adds more spice to the game, but it's nothing added to the rivalry. And obviously, just on Simon Grayson quickly, I hope he gets a decent reception tomorrow from the Leeds fans. There's no need to boo him. I really hope there's no booing of him, because at the end of the day, he didn't do anything wrong whilst he was at the club. He was unlucky at the time in that he was there. He clearly didn't get backed enough from Bates, and that's been well publicised, especially from Simon in his press conference. And he was, at the end of the day, he was wanting the same as us. He wanted Leeds back in the Premiership. He was doing his job with passion. He wanted the same goal as us, and he was just unlucky with the situation, really. So I for one would be supporting will be supporting Simon. I'm always thankful for what he did whilst he was at the club. You know, he brought some of our happiest times, and especially in recent years, the happiest time, you know, getting promoted from League One. So I hope he does get a good reception from the Leeds fans tomorrow. So I just wanted to get that out there, really. You know, if any Huddersfield fans do watch this, then I'm really sorry, guys, but it is a one-sided rivalry. You seem to obviously focus all your energy on hatred toward us, sometimes more than actually supporting your own team. That's fair enough. You know, if you want to do that, that's fine. But honestly, we don't give a second thought to you. We don't care our games. We don't sing songs about you. So we'll leave you to have your obsession with us. And you know, whatever happens tomorrow happens. You know, if we win, then it's not going to mean any more than the victories against Palace and Leicester that we've just had. If we lose, then it's not going to hurt any more than when we lost to Millwall, when we lost to Watford. That's just how it is, guys. So anyway, that's out of the way. Onto the game itself, I'm feeling pretty confident. Obviously, the last two games have been amazing for the club. It's created a proper buzz around the place again, which is fantastic. All the fans are starting to be more united and together, especially on Twitter. You know, there seems to be such a good atmosphere. Don't seem to be much more negativity. Obviously, there's still some people that are never happy with certain things, but we'll never change them. But you know, certainly a big buzz about the place. Still not wanting to get carried away yet. You know, it is just 2 games, but you know, to get a win tomorrow and make that three on the trot. I mean, I think that'll do something really for the mentality of the team, and it'll make them believe in themselves a lot more heading up to Christmas, which is always an important run. But especially for us, you know, if we can have a really decent Christmas run, then, you know, we'll be up there in the playoffs. We win tomorrow, with how tight the league is at the moment, especially that mid-table section, we're going to be right up there, sort of, you know, competing for the playoffs already. So, yeah, hopefully, you know, get that 3rd win on the trot tomorrow. I think it will be a 2-0 victory. I think it's time Thomas will get on the score sheet, and I think Juve. I think, you know, there's going to be a lot of hatred towards him tomorrow, so I think that'll get him really stirred up, and I can see him getting the goal. Yeah, that's it for the vlog today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think as usual in the comments, or you can get in touch with me on Twitter at ChrisJonesLUFC. You may have noticed I might seem a bit tired. It was up until about 3:30 last night editing a new Let's Play video, a new Jonesy Plays video. Something new, a new style of doing it. It's 2 demos that I downloaded from the PlayStation Network store. It's the new Devil May Cry game and the slightly older game, Spec Ops: The Line. So if you're into gaming, if you're into those games, then please do go and watch them, because I spent God knows how many hours editing it together and actually uploading it, guys. So I'd appreciate it if you would check them out, and obviously, you know, please keep sharing, please keep subscribing, and yes, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.